Welcome back to NK and SoCal. I'm your host, Nathan Kays. This is another vlog in our series on board the MSC SEASCAPE. Today we are at MSC's private island, Ocean Cay. So why don't you come along with us and have some fun? We have arrived at the buffet for breakfast, and here's our first shot at Ocean Cay, MSC's private island. We're gonna be spending the whole day there. First breakfast stop for me, of course, every morning is a strong cup of coffee. I am enjoying the coffee here on MSC. We have our breakfast with a view. I did get the oatmeal with some pineapple and pumpkin seeds on there. I have some eggs and smoked salmon to go with my coffee. And this amazing island view table. And my breakfast companion. Leaving the breakfast buffet today here, passing through the Jungle Pool Lounge. They do have the roof open in here today, which is nice to see. We haven't hung out in here too much because they usually have this roof closed and it's very muggy and sweaty in here. But it's nice to have some fresh air in the Jungle Pool Lounge today. People are enjoying it. And we are off the ship at Ocean Cay. It is all aboard this evening at 8 p.m. So we will have 8 hours to hang out here if we want to. 8+ hours. Welcome to Ocean Cay, MSC Marine Reserve, Bahamas. We made it. There's a big map right here just past the welcome pavilion. You can see up there where the ship docks. We are gonna kind of just start exploring, guys. Let's go see what Ocean Cay is all about. Right off the ship here, they do have these sand-friendly wheelchairs for those who may need some extra accessibility onto the island today. We are in one of the complimentary trams that takes you around the island. We're headed to North Beach and Bimini Beach. The gorgeous waters of the Bahamas. They do have speakers throughout the island playing Caribbean music, so that's a nice touch that I'm enjoying. We have made to North Beach, and there's a beautiful shot of our ship, the MSC SEASCAPE, in the distance. There's a lot of people in the water here today. Zooming in on that here for you. And then over there in the distance, you can see the lighthouse. We were all sunscreened up and we're just scouting the chair and umbrella situation that we want. And then the next stop after that is, of course, the bar. Because I pride myself in bringing all the information I can to you guys who are considering coming here to Ocean Cay and sailing on MSC, I always try to do the pros and the cons. One of the cons that I found here on Ocean Cay is that you do have to rent an umbrella. They are $32 and you get one umbrella and 2 chairs. So if you have 4 members of your family, you're probably looking at having to rent 4 chairs, or people can lie in the sand, which is not the end of the world. But you know, I'm just saying, if you want a chair, it's $32 for 2 chairs and 1 umbrella. So do the math for your family. I don't think it's that smart of an idea for MSC. There's a ton of open chairs on this side of the island, but we've been told that if we only rent 1, we have to put our second umbrella down, even though they're not being used, which seems illogical to me. But that's the rules here on MSC Ocean Cay, so everyone just beware of that. But as to not ruin my mood, it is time to go to the bar. They do have multiple bar shacks set up around conveniently. There's no shortage of bars. This looks like it's called the Maze Bar. Taking a quick look here at the bar menu at the Maze Bar here on Ocean Cay. We are going ahead with our favorite Ultimate Long Island iced teas here. Cheers, first drink at Ocean Cay. Let's walk into this water with our drinks. Victoria did find her friend over there, so they're hanging out already. That's a good thing. They do also have these swimming platforms out there that you can wade out to and jump off of. I don't think it's that deep, so no head first diving. This is definitely a fun place to sit and chill. Really fun time just hanging out in the shallow, calm water on the lagoon here. We just been lying in the water with our drinks, just talking and hanging out, gathering shells. There's a whole bunch of different shells under the sand in there. So we have a shell collection we're gonna take in a little cup. And now we're gonna go exploring a little bit more. We're gonna go check out some food. So why don't you come along with us? We're going on a little walk in hopes of finding a facility, AKA bathroom. There's the ocean side. I think this is Bimini Beach right here. I'm not sure. Still learning, but I'm bringing with you guys with me. Learn with me. It's just beautiful. You can rent all kinds of kayaks and water bicycles. And here we are, restrooms. I have come to get us more drinks, and Breda is lining up over at the food truck. We're gonna get some food. Over here at the beach shack, in between Bimini Beach and North Beach, and we did pick up some cheeseburgers. They also have hot dogs, French fries, pasta salad, and brownies. And you can see the hours there, 12 till 3. Bahamas 2024 heart. There's a giant lizard over here, very camouflaged into the rocks. Right down here on the beach where we're hanging out. There was apparently a very small shark in the water over here. A lot of people were rushing to see it. Some people were rushing away from it, but seemingly we are a little late to the shark party. I'll keep an eye out for a little bit longer for you guys. All right, here's the shark right here. How did it just disappear? There's like 1,000 people here, and it just the shark just disappeared. So we're just in the lagoon here. We're actually trying to get closer to the sharks. It sounds weird, but that's what people are doing right now. They're trying to keep finding the sharks. So like, let's get into the water with the sharks. Guys, great idea. Let's get closer to the sharks. Who's in?
Yeah.
You see it?
It's just sitting there.
How big is it?
I don't know.
Hold your arms out. How big is it?
Like, it's big.
Wow. Okay. We've come over here to the ocean side from North Beach. I believe this is called Bimini Beach. Not quite sure. If you guys know, please write in the comments below and let me know. A lot of people over here too. Water's a little wavier because we are facing the ocean, but still very calm. I did go up to the activities rental section right here on Bimini Beach to see if we could rent one of those water tricycles, and it was $60 for 1 hour with Bahamian taxes and whatnot and fees. It came out to $72 for 60 minutes. And he advised against doing it just because we are about 18 minutes away from where all water equipment rentals are due back at 4 o'clock. So it doesn't really make sense to rent it for $72 for 18 minutes. If we had chosen a little earlier to come over to this area, we could have seen them, but we were still having fun searching for sharks. So, you know, just one of those things. Can't complain. Gotta just keep having fun and moving on.
They're like beer, apparently.
Lots of tropical fish swimming in and around us. They are not shy at all. I'm gonna try and catch it here. They come by in schools. Oh yeah, here's some fish right here. Right behind you, Victoria. Those are the smaller ones though. There's bigger ones that come by in big groups. So as you guys know, no drink package this week, but they're just closing the bar down here in between Bimini and North Beach, and they're just basically giving beers away for free. So just good to know. If you don't have a drink package, there's a giant cooler outside the bar, and just come and get your free beer. Damiano from Italy just lent us his big coral shell that he found here on the ocean floor, and we're getting a shot of it right here. Thanks, Damiano. Guys, every time I get my phone out to show you the fish that are swimming by, and then the fish are gone by the time I get my phone out of the case. But I promise you, they're here. I'm gonna keep trying.
Right there, by Lauren.
It's gonna come and eat us. Victoria, you almost touched that. Did you see it?
It's coming.
It doesn't like it when you move. Oh, there, see? It's literally just in between us. Lauren's gonna eat your leg, watch out. It's a piranha. Here comes a big school of fish.
No, there was 2.
That was 3.
Oh, look. It came up. Oh, he's feeding them. Ah, smart there.
Oh, wow.
Territory.
Can you see them, Victoria?
I want to touch one. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot. Well, they like hamburger bun.
Oh, wow, there are. Why didn't we think of this?
Grazie. Wow. You see that, Victoria?
Yeah, they know where
Lauren,
to
you
touch
see them?
one. You touched one? I touched the tail. Oh, wow.
There's so many here.
They're like bread.
Wow.
I touched one.
You touched one?
Yeah.
Was it slimy?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't touch it for very long.
They like the hamburger bun.
Yeah.
They're like bread.
I can't believe we didn't think of this.
I know, right?
Like, what were we doing?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Can you see them over?
Yeah.
There's a ton.
Yeah.
If you go over.
Wow. We were headed back over to a different area. This is where we were swimming with sharks earlier. A lot less people in there now. I don't see any shadows in the water, but that was crazy to see sharks in there earlier. A beautiful day so far here on Ocean Cay. Thoroughly enjoying it. I can't believe we were in the water with sharks. That was crazy, especially with the kids. Brady and I swam with sharks in Bora Bora in January. If you guys have not seen that vlog series, you gotta go subscribe to the channel and check out our Bora Bora series. But hey, ship waiting for us in the distance. Sail away tonight is at 8 o'clock. We're not quite done here yet though. We're gonna go head over to the lighthouse area and check that out. It is 4:45 p.m. We don't have to leave the island this evening until 8 p.m., but all of the food places on the island are shut down. The buffet is closed. The food trucks are all closed. So you're finding a lot of people right now going back onto the ship to get some food. Some people will just stay on the ship. Some people will come back onto the island. But a lot of people, since there's no food anymore on the island, will go get food and then come back to the island. And that's what our plan is. The kids are hungry, so we're gonna go grab them some food, and then we're gonna come back and hang out on the island. Back into the marketplace buffet here for some dinner. It is almost 5 p.m. We want to grab some food before we go back onto the island. It's so interesting to look out this window here from the buffet. Let me zoom in here for you guys. There's all these little tiny sandbars. Look, there's a couple more in the distance. I'm gonna zoom in one more time here. There's hundreds of them across the Caribbean and the Bahamas. Look, you can even see more in the distance. We even have a little tour boat going out for an excursion around MSC Ocean Cay. Picture perfect right there. Checking out some of tonight's dinner offerings at the buffet. We have vegan chili fries right here. Those actually look pretty good. We got some cheeseburgers, vegan cheeseburgers. We got white rice. Looks like some plantains right there. We always have a variety of breads. Caesar salad, noodle salad, Asian style soba noodle salad. There's always fresh watermelon here. This looks good, really good for me right here. Marinated feta with green and black olives. Maybe put some of that on top of the Caesar salad right there. And got to take a pass through the dessert area here on the dinner buffet. Have a variety of offerings. Hello. We have some baked cheesecake right there with some berries on it. Look like we got some candy apples. Very colorful. Very colorful display this evening. Some of the entree offerings tonight, they have some char-grilled vegetables right here, some grilled chicken breast. I think I'm gonna grab one of those. They got some garlic risotto potatoes. Those look tasty, and I know Brado will probably want to share some of those. Might as well try one of these meatballs right here. They also have some roasted Brussels sprouts with bacon and chicken. They also have some grilled grouper and asparagus. They also have some rice and steak Diane. You can get a variety of gravies on top of that. And they do have a roasted pork shoulder this evening. Right outside down here on the water off the buffet, there's this guy on this barge. He's doing laps. I'm not sure what's happening. But he keeps walking circles. Oh, he's doing a little jog. Okay, he's getting his workout in. I don't hate it. Get that exercise in. We're back on the island. Music is jamming. Victoria's gonna show off for a second here. Oh, I can't even get a cartwheel. Woohoo! Okay. Well, folks, we're back on MSC Ocean Key. We had some dinner in the buffet, and we have about another 2 hours here. We're gonna enjoy the island before we set sail this evening. On our way to the Lighthouse Bar. We have not yet been to the lighthouse. We want to check that area out. The Lighthouse Bar closes at 6, and the Rose Bar closes at 6:30, which is the closer beach bar here to the ship. All the other bars are already closed on the island. Only remaining open bars are the Lighthouse Bar and the Rose Bar. The walk to the Lighthouse Bar, not too shabby of a walk. On the nights where the ship does stay here anchored overnight, docked overnight, they do have these fire pits lit up. That was not on our itinerary. I think it was because of the weather. We didn't get here a little earlier than expected, but that would be cool to see at some point. The fires lit. There's a number of them across this beach right here by the lighthouse. Up here approaching the lighthouse. It's a lot rockier on this shoreline right here. I think that's by design. Help protect the island. And there's the lighthouse straight ahead of us. Up here at the Lighthouse Bar. I was hoping to get here a little bit sooner, but you know, stuff happens and we got to go back to the ship to get food. So just beware that they do close the bar here at the Lighthouse Bar at 6 p.m. and actually sooner. We arrived at 5:53 and all they were offering was beer and water. So just beware if you are looking to come to the Lighthouse Bar. I do suggest getting here a little sooner than I did. It is a fun spot. We still have 2 hours till sail away time. I can officially say that we were the last beers served at the Lighthouse Bar today on Ocean Key. This is such a beautiful setting here. We got our ship, the MSC SEASCAPE, in the distance. All the shutters, the workers here are hosing everything down. We had the last drinks of the day. There is no one that stayed at the Lighthouse Bar here longer than we did. Glad I could show it to you guys. There's the lighthouse right there. Good shot of our ship there from the Lighthouse Bar. We're gonna go over there for a little bit and hang out on the beach. I think Victoria wants to get back in the water. We legitimately have about an hour and a half till the ship sets sail, but it does close down early here. You see 8 p.m. on the advertised sail away time, but I would say like 90% of the people are already back on the ship. There's still some people hanging out on beach chairs over here, but the vast majority of people are already back on the ship. And we still have about an hour and 45 minutes till sail away. One last shot from Ocean Key before we depart. Breda and the girls are packing our stuff up right here. It is around 7 o'clock, maybe shortly thereafter. We closed that lighthouse down today. And the sun is beginning to set. Isn't that a sight to behold? It is beautiful. I'm glad we stretched our day out here as long as possible on the island instead of rushing back to the ship. Only here one time. We gotta capitalize. We had a nice last swim in the ocean. We saw a lot of different types of fish. And now behind us, as we are departing Ocean Key, the sun is setting. Thanks again for coming along with us today at Ocean Key and for this entire trip through the Caribbean on the MSC Seascape. Thanks again for subscribing. This was a wonderful cruise with you guys. I'm glad I could share it with you. Thanks again for your support to the channel, and I'll see you again soon. And good night from Ocean Key. Last night on the cruise, and we thought that we would get a little dressed up to celebrate such a fun week. So here we are. Thanks for coming along with us this week.